This little albizia tree had outgrown its little bamboo stick and was swaying like crazy in the wind, so I came out with some t-shirt yarn and 2 stakes and made a little bit better kind of a thing for it. It still gets to sway, which trees like. I think it helps them get stronger, but it kind of keeps it from just bending over completely. Here's my tools. T-shirt yarn, and I had to cut off a little branch, and there's me in the shadow. Can you hear the birds? A little bit of a chime. This time of day is about when it starts to get a little windy. Spinach here on the end is getting to where it can be picked. The cucumbers are starting to get taller. Some on the side yard are starting to cling on to a little chicken wire thing I rigged up for it. Tomatoes here and there. Some sweet clover blowing in the wind. I'd love to see that. Honeysuckle getting nice and big. It's kind of stopping to flower now, so it's not smelling quite as pretty. I have to fill up that little bird bath sometimes twice or 3 times a day for the little birds to sip out of. This trash can lid is one of the favorites of the great-tailed grackles. They bring their dog food over here, and it stays pretty dirty, but I dump it out every day. Put new water in it, or pretty much every day. Clover in the shade seems to do the best. That little tree I'm worried about. Little spearmint juniper. I don't know if I'm overwatering or underwatering. It's really hard to tell. Of course, these tree of heaven sprout up everywhere. I have to really watch them. A couple of peppers here and some Mexican petunias. Again, too much, not enough water, hard to tell. Here's I'm using this for compost mostly, taking it over for that every so often. And the fig tree, trying not to overwater it. Purslane filling in over there on the far side of the hugelkultur bed, and spinach seeding over here. Didn't ever get to where I could take any. It bolted right as soon as it got big enough. Corn struggling, so I may have to try to fertilize it somehow with some natural fertilizer, also known as pea. So the zucchini that was over here that's doing super well got too tall for the table over it, so I took that off and moved it over. The tomato over there is doing really good. I put one way back there where a bunch of cords used to like to go. A little red-haired girl. I called her Bunchie Cord. Funny story. My sister couldn't remember what I was calling her, so she made that name up. And dill just popping up everywhere. I love that. Just like it says, it grows like a weed. Chrysanthemums just seem to keep doing okay. Another little bin of my neighbor's debris. I keep them separated because he has used pesticides and herbicides, so I'm trying to be careful. And this little albizia tree was doing, it came out the first ahead of the other one, and I thought it was doing better, but this one just perked right up and took off. And then a few sunflowers sprouting up where I wanted them, and today I went out and put more seeds in. And I ended up just broadcasting beets to fill in here because they started coming up and then they disappeared, and I'm not sure if those little baby quail munch on them, I don't know, but the little sprouts came up and then went away. So, and I've transplanted a lot of the tomatoes out of here, so they're getting better space. There's still a few more that need to be pulled out, and I put them in pots, and if I can't plant them all, I'll give them away. The Brussels sprout just keeps hanging in there. I'm not sure what's going to happen to it eventually. I haven't seen aphids on this one, knock on wood. And this chard, which was a volunteer over winter, I let go to seed, and it's just really droopy with and heavy with just full of seeds. And I have noticed little birds sitting on there munching on those, so that's good. So I test things out all different places. So here I've got a zucchini that gets more shade and it's doing really good. I've stuck in watermelon seeds all over, so some of them are sprouting. And those beets are moving along good. This is crookneck squash, and they don't seem to advance as well as the zucchini do, but I'm hoping that will hang in there. And several volunteer tomatoes from some that have been planted over the years. I think these are the little cherry tomatoes. Funny that these aloe vera were doing the best over winter, but as soon as the sun hit them, they started suffering a little bit, and the ones way back over there are getting greener. So funny. Okay, city truck just went by. Isn't it a pretty day? Turquoise skies. Love it. A few clouds here and there. My scraggly old tree. Just scraggly, but oh my God, it's good shade. Woodpeckers and lizards love it. Some potatoes, and I'm not too much caring if I get potatoes or not. It'd be great if I do. I haven't been building up soil around them, but I'm doing everything I can to just keep building better compost and better soil, so if the roots just stay in there and get decomposed in it, doesn't matter. I'm just playing around. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. These were all potatoes that were sprouting, so I just stuck them in some soil and let them go. And I tried planting bunching onions here. There are some little green sprigs, but I'm maybe not getting enough sun. Another crookneck squash there under the scraggly tree with some clover and some irises. I threw out some purslane seeds here, some 50-cent bag seeds that I found at the dollar store. Just threw them in here because I love purslane, and these are the colored ones. So that's about it. Another day, another food dollar. Okay, that's it for now.